ho, ho!
Oh my God, he's in the room!
Woohoo! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry
and welcome to the
Christmas.
Christmas episode of the Pointless Podcast.
And it's a short one today because we know you're spending time with your family and
It
friends.
also was not recorded anywhere near Christmas.
It was not.
This was recorded, if I remember correctly, in July? Early June.
Oh, of this year.
Late
It
June,
was this year.
Late June 2021.
Yes.
So a bit of a break from the last episode you heard, and a big break from the last episode we...
Yeah, but to you,
yeah.
it's been a week.
Yeah, no, a bit more.
A bit more than a week.
But yeah,
That's
this
fine.
is. Hope you enjoy this
Yeah.
episode. That has nothing to do with Christmas.
We're
but
not going to
it's-
take up too much of your time because we know you're busy, but we thank you for listening
Sounds
to
like
the
you're talking
episode.
to Santa over there.
That
He
goes
has
for
to
you
go
too,
very-
Santa.
He has to go very soon. Do you want to say some words?
Hello, boys and girls.
Oh my God.
He's in the room. Why are we
crazy.
shocked again?
Special
He's been
guest.
sat next to us. What else do you need to say?
It's weird that we had Santa in the room and we didn't use him as a guest.
What would you like for Christmas?
Yeah, Jordan, what would you like?
What was I like for Christmas? 100,000 subscribers.
I'm not sure that's doable. Have you heard your content?
Oh man, Santa's abusive.
I think he's not going to be invited back. We'll see if you
No.
hear him in the outro.
You'd be lucky if he's a guest. We'll see.
But yeah, enjoy the episode.
Merry
This is-
Christmas,
This
everyone.
is a fun one with a fun guest.
Yeah.
And
That's it. Enjoy.
woo!
I was just about to answer.
I'm recording. Oh, wait, I have a message from my mom.
For listeners.
Yeah.
No, they've heard the episode now.
Yeah, but like people won't.
If they haven't, yeah. That's true.
Why are we all talking like this? Like as if we're recording.
We are. I'm recording.
Are we recording? Are
yeah.
we going? Oh, fair enough.
We might have a little pre-roll. In
Oh, maybe this is how it is
Okay.
then. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want
yeah.
to introduce the podcast then?
Nico's voice sounds so sexy.
Oh, I bet it does. I can only imagine. Having not heard his voice ever.
Hello, I'm Manu,
I'm Jordan.
and today we have a very non-special episode. We don't have anything special.
Yeah,
to
there's
do today.
nothing special about this episode other than the fact that we're actually uploading.
Yeah, which is crazy. Well, we
Actually,
don't
no, that won't seem that crazy because we just uploaded our last one.
Yeah.
I think we might have like 2 in the can at this
Yeah,
point
yeah, yeah.
since.
But we
since
we
uploading
haven't
this one.
recorded in.
It's been a while. We've been
6
busy
months,
though. We've been busy.
and we've been busy with.
We've been busy. We were graduating.
But who have we been busy with?
Oh, we've been very busy with our
We-
good friend, our good Norwegian friend, all the way from Norway, who is
All
leaving the country.
Norway from Norway.
He's leaving the country very soon, and so we had to squeeze in a time. Here he comes, introducing
Nico.
Nico.
Hello.
Perfect,
There he
amazing.
is.
So, Nico, why are you here today? Can
Yeah.
you explain?
Yeah.
With the original plan, and then
Yeah, the original plan was to watch the cult hit Kill Bill.
Yeah, which if we're not familiar with, which I wasn't a few months ago. But
So there's this great Norwegian filmmaker called Tommy Wirkola. And back in 2007, he was like, yeah, I'm going to make a Norwegian parody of Kill Bill. And it's as great as you would
because why wouldn't you make it?
yeah. It sounds fantastic.
Of all the films that need a remake.
And it's so sad because we tried to watch it and we couldn't find a good copy of it, or like a copy
So
of
I'm
it
sure
at
you're
all.
aware, if you're listening to this podcast, that we also have a commentary track videos that we have been uploading.
Yeah.
Also fairly precariously, but we're trying to do
yeah,
it.
those take more work.
But they're also a little bit more scheduled than,
Yeah,
than
they
the
are, they
podcast.
are.
Not saying it is scheduled, but it's a bit better.
Which is why we also have a very nice
very nice.
a very nice sound setup now.
Yes.
We haven't used the sound setup for the podcast yet.
No, we haven't.
Oh.
Yeah. So we should be like, so we were going to do an episode of Kill Bill, and it just didn't happen. It just wasn't happening.
Unfortunately.
It wouldn't work.
It wasn't happening. So we've gone for an impromptu episode of the podcast.
Because we wanted Nico on the
However,
channel.
it's going to be a fast boy because
Oh yeah, we have a time limit.
we have a time limit today, and which is probably a good thing. But in 51 minutes, I have a driving lesson.
He's on a car.
I'm in a car, so
No, on a car.
I'm on a car. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
Instructing.
it's
the
going to take me a
instructor.
while to learn. I think.
You're looking through the window.
Looking for I'm shadowing the
It's a
driver.
tutorial.
Yeah. So,
So
yeah,
that's what
so
we're
we have
doing.
51
wanted to
minutes.
and we wanted to get Nico on it because we've been wanting to do this for a while, and
Yeah.
now it's the last few days we can.
Yeah, it's always been a plan for a long time, but we've all been very busy with uni work and stuff.
And COVID.
And
COVID.
COVID,
Oh, I
you
forgot
know,
about
that
that,
fucker. And then we've got we've had some time since after graduating now, but Nico's going home. So now we have to get it in. So this is it.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I think we should first explain what we've been busy with and talk about that for
Okay.
a bit.
Yeah. Also, I'm just going to point out this is going to be the point.
You're gonna point- the point is
it's
it
there
out.
somewhere. That this is going to be very unstructured.
Oh, yeah,
as is the
'cause-
case with most of our episodes. But
But
this one is
one
going to
we
be
just
even
threw it
more
out the
so.
window because we haven't seen any films for this.
No, okay. So
No,
the,
we'll
in,
talk
in,
about
in,
films,
in the loop is like off the cards right now. Like that is not
Yeah.
on the deck.
Next
so.
up, this is like a special episode.
It's a special episode. It's happening in
It's like
between.
it's like when iCarly did those episodes where they look back.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's in between.
Looking
the
back
point
at
is
our
canon.
origins with Nico.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He brought a horse for
It's
me.
a retrospective. A
Yeah.
Nico retrospective.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go on. What were you saying? What have we been busy with other than Nico?
Well, no, that's what I was
Oh,
going to
okay.
explain.
Go for it.
Because, well, first of all, Nico just reminded me that me and him did our first ever university assignment together.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's so
you bring
cute.
a horse for me. We did. It was a recreation. We
Yes.
had to remake.
We had to remake a scene from Once Upon a Time in the West.
shot for shot, but people didn't do that. But we
No,
did.
but we
Did no one
yeah.
do that?
No one did shot for shot.
We did.
People like did a free.
Oh no, we did. We did.
Did you?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh.
Because I cut it to the film as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a side by side, right?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
because I'm perfect,
Yes. You are perfect, man.
of course.
Yeah.
But we did that, and now we're here, and we also worked on our final project together. And
Yeah.
we, 'cause
Yeah.
we made-
All of us are on the all of us worked on the same crew for a short film we made.
It's called High Note. You might have seen it already.
Well, by the time this goes up, it'll probably be. I don't know. Actually,
won't be
What
out.
is the release schedule of High Note?
I don't know. It's going.
I don't
to
know, but
festivals now.
buy the Blu-ray.
Oh,
By
yeah,
the
definitely,
Blu-ray, yes,
definitely.
there will be a Bluray of it. I don't know if
Yes.
it'll be purchasable, but it's,
There's gonna be a Blu-ray.
It will
yeah,
exist.
the Blu-ray will.
We
We
haven't
will,
looked
we will
into-
have a. Are you getting a copy of it as well? Nico?
Yeah,
I guess.
we'll send you
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
come on.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how many copies we have to make.
We have to make. So okay, so this is a uni project that we had to fund. It was the budget was like $3,000.
It was, we, were like, we were like $3,000, but we also got like department equipment and stuff. So like, it, huh? And 500. No, it was
No,
£2,500
Wait,
plus
yeah,
department
3
money.
grand. Yeah.
So it was £3,000, but also like I mean the budget for the film would have been higher because of equipment costs and stuff. But for the sake of argument, it was £3,000 project, and
It's
we
micro budget basically.
Yeah.
And it's a musical.
made a musical. So
Original
like,
songs.
original
Three
three
original
original songs. And yeah, it's like it's set in a high school, like in it's not high school really. It's supposed to be like influenced by
Yeah.
like American
It's
high schools,
school.
but it's kind no, they're a bit older though. I think it's like
What? How old are you in high school?
Like 13 till
13 till 17, isn't
Yeah,
it? Isn't
I
high
think
school?
so.
Yeah, that's how old they are.
No, they're a little bit older than that.
Really?
Yeah, we had to do that for casting purposes.
Oh well, sure.
But yeah, so we made it in the middle of a pandemic, which were
I made this film. I don't know why. Like,
yeah, which we're all very proud of. I'm sure.
We are the director. Jordan was the director.
I directed it.
I edited it. Nico was the first AD,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
absolute,
is first assistant director. if you don't know,
absolute
but you
A
should know.
team. So
Yeah. It's very
Absolutely.
exciting. I finished it this morning.
Yeah.
Well, ish.
yeah, well, we have a
Ish.
screening of it like tomorrow night, so
Yeah.
that's exciting. And then we're going to submit to festivals. But
We've already
but,
submitted.
but because
yeah.
of the way the uni projects work, to get funding for the film, you have to kind of send it out, and then you make like a fundraising video, and then people can donate to it, whatever.
I mean,
but you
it's like a
can-
crowdfunding. It's
Yeah.
like a.
But you
GoFundMe.
create
GoFundMe,
perks
yeah.
and stuff, and,
And one of the perks was a Blu-ray.
yeah, one of the highest. I think was the highest perk of Blu-ray.
No.
No, oh no,
Second to
It was the
highest?
second.
But-
It's the second highest
But that was
one.
still like
It was pretty big.
a
Like you
big
have to donate
donation.
like £100, £150 or whatever to it.
Most expensive Blu-ray ever.
And so we got very expensive Blu-ray, but it's going to be packed with special features.
Oh, we've already got them.
Yeah.
you know, there's
So Nico,
I can give some
give a little sneak peek. To
little
Nico's
sneak
pranks.
peeks.
Because Nico was in charge of behind the
yeah,
scenes.
Yeah, so I was doing some behind the scenes throughout the whole shoot, and you know, there's some. Yeah, just you can't wait. There's some
Nico's
Nico's
pranks.
pranks. Oh,
yeah. There's a couple segments from here
Yeah.
that Nico invented mid-shoot, and it's glorious. So,
You know, there might be some beef.
oh, it gets
Intense, it's
crazy. It's
intense.
crazy.
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
The set was a nightmare.
And that, yeah, truly awful.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
heard
none of
some.
the
I heard
cast
some.
got
I
on.
heard some stuff about the director.
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it.
Oh no, he was
Yeah.
awful. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and,
didn't like
some
it.
the cast is like
Yeah.
bad times,
Horrible,
bad times.
horrible.
So, yeah, horrible shoot. But you know, in the
The
end,
film's okay.
we made it. The film's fine. Yeah, I guess. But yeah. So
That's
we've
what
been very
doing.
busy with
That's-
that.
Which I didn't think about it until like yesterday. We've been working on that since October.
Yeah, it's kind of like non-stop as well. Like
And
we
it's
had other
June
projects
now.
and things, but
And
like,
just, I mean, in addition to that, all of us wrote a feature film.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
we all had to write a
Yeah.
Three of us wrote a feature film. We
Yeah.
should talk about that.
yeah,
as
it's
well.
crazy.
Yeah.
So like we've all been very. It's kind of weird to think like you have like, especially in like May to maybe before that, like
Before that.
March, I'd say up until now has been nothing but like
Work.
2 projects.
Yeah.
and
Which was
that's like
Big ones. Though.
Our dissertation, which is the script.
a dissertation and making this film,
Yeah.
and it's like that's all it's been, which is crazy. So it's kind of been like a really concentrated environment, and then you just kind of, and now we're at the other side and no one knows what to do, so we're
Yeah.
making a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're bringing this
So,
back.
yeah, we're bringing
baby.
this back. Woo! So Yeah, crazy times.
Crazy.
Times. So that's where we've been.
Yeah.
But now, hopefully,
this is back for real.
I'm going on record to say we are back.
We are back. We'll do one of these. The thing is, we're not going to see each other for a bit again soon.
No, we'll be fine though.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll
But
have
you
like
got some
a couple weeks.
episodes
Yeah.
recorded.
Yeah. We'll record at least like 2 or 3 more.
I think the key is we'll be in the same time zone all the time now.
Yeah.
Generally, until like
That's true.
like
that's
until
true.
at least August.
Yeah. I'm taking the equipment though.
That's true, but I
You have
mean,
your phone.
phone and toilet paper works
Oh.
wonders.
Orange.
Or the sock. Or the sock.
Or the sock.
Or the
We have
sock.
a
Yeah.
sock
We have a
over
sock with a
Nico's
hole in it.
microphone.
Nico's mic.
Yeah, I got this crusty sock right here.
Does it smell good?
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pleasant one. It's a
Yeah.
pleasant crust.
Beautiful. So
Do we want to? I think we should talk about our scripts very briefly.
Hmm.
We've been. It's what we've been doing. I think they want to know. I think this is what this episode is.
Yeah.
who wants to know?
I want to know.
Okay, you want to know.
What
Well,
was
you
your?
should start.
Yeah, go on.
Should I
Go
start?
on, start.
Yeah.
You start. You kickstart.
So
Wait,
the-
how far do you want to go into it?
Just a little synopsis and like
A
what
little
it's-
synopsis.
Yeah, a
And
little
how the
synopsis.
experience was.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was horrible.
We can talk about screenwriting.
Yeah.
We'll have our experience.
Top 10 tips.
top 10 screenwriting tips.
Script notes got nothing on it.
Yeah, how to write a movie.
It was stressful. We had because it's a dissertation. We had a supervisor, and then we had meetings every week. Every week, well, some of us had meetings every week.
There's meetings every week.
Yeah, and yeah, it was weird following the structures of like writing in like with the 8 key beats or whatever. No, the 8
6 key beats.
the
6
8
key beats
sequences.
and the 8
Yeah.
sequences.
8 sequences, 6 key beats,
My
and all
God,
that
maybe
shit.
that dissertation mark is looking.
no.
Are you writing this down?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, all that shit that people say it doesn't matter and you shouldn't follow. We followed because we had to.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. It was yeah.
So what's it about?
It's
Tell us
about,
all. What's it called? First
It's
of all,
called The Deep End of My Adolescence, which is
Oh.
a modern baseball line.
beautifully wanky.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then not like a modern baseball, like the sport, the band. If
Yes.
people don't know, there's a band. Nico, did you know
Modern baseball as opposed to traditional baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh.
I know now.
Was it?
Was that on purpose? Did you quote High Note on purpose?
I'm the one who should apologize. This is for no one.
This is for no one but us. But yeah, so it's a coming of age thing. So if you don't know, I lived in Peru for a bit. My peas are popping as well.
Yeah.
I lived in Peru for a bit, and it's a coming of age thing of like the guy who's graduating high school in Peru, and he's going to uni, and he's applied to unis, and he didn't get in, and then he's like kind of stuck in Peru, and he's gonna just wait a year and do nothing for a year, and then he on the last day of school, there's a big party, and he gets an email saying he's gone into uni in the United States or whatever, and he has to tell his friends he's leaving, and that's what it's about.
But what's it really about?
It's about really, it's not about the main character. It's about which is, some might say it's
It's
a
about
problem.
finding yourself.
And that I'm sure will reflect in your dissertation mark. But we'll see.
It's about it's about his friend. Really, it's like a little. It flips on you.
It flips on you.
And I followed every sequence.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about the main character and his friend realizing that they love each other and they can live without each other, but they'll still love each other. But in the end, everything's gonna be fine or not. Who knows?
It's an exploration of
It's
human
like that.
nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's kind of open ended
It's
as
about
well.
identity.
Yeah.
You've read
Finding
read
yourself.
the ending.
I've read the whole script.
Have you?
I've read the whole
Oh,
thing.
you have.
Yeah, yeah.
You read it the last
Yeah.
night. Yeah, yeah.
I read it on the last night. Yeah.
What do you think of it then?
I
Give
really
us-
like it.
Oh, good.
I really like it. I think it's really good.
Good.
So
Okay, who goes next?
okay, Nico.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm very excited. 'Cause This one's. I really love this.
Same.
I mean, the idea is cool. I like the idea.
Oh, no.
Execution, I don't know. But
and I'm sure you'll all know the story down the line when it
Oh,
gets made
yes.
into a feature film.
oh
like
yes,
this, my lord.
once I
Absolutely.
have like 10 years to think about how to write dialogue, it should be fine.
I've heard there's a
Um,
sex scene which is
oh, yes.
particularly racy.
Yes, that was interesting.
Okay, what's it about?
But
What's it called first?
it's called Julia.
Oh.
And it's about Julia.
Oh wow, crazy!
Do you guys want to know the working title?
Yes.
It was Oblation.
It's called
Oh,
what?
Oblation.
That was
Oblation?
the working title. I
What does that
literally went
mean?
on Google and searched synonyms for offering.
Oh wow,
Oblation.
Oblation is
How do you spell it?
like OBLA.
Oblation.
TION.
Oblation. I
Oblation.
like
That was
it.
the working title, but I thought like that's a bit like
Perfect.
a bit pretentious maybe.
Sure.
Maybe.
So I went.
The
I
deep
went
end of my
that word.
adolescence.
yeah,
Oblation. What does it mean?
like offering, like a religious offering or like an
Oh,
offering.
that makes sense.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, sure.
But yeah,
I like Julia.
Yeah,
Same.
I went with Julia.
She's great.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
love Julie.
Basically, it's about I can set up the story world.
Do it.
Yes.
It's like an alternate Hollywood. In this Hollywood,
No, once upon a time in Hollywood.
all stunts are done for real, and
Mhm.
it's always been done for real. There's stunt persons as today as well, but what happens in the script? Also, they shoot for real.
Oh wow,
great.
yeah.
So if someone jumps off a bridge,
They
jump
go off
off
the
a
bridge,
bridge.
and that's it.
yeah. But yeah, that's just setting up the story world a little bit.
Sorry, quick
Yes.
tangent. How did the mechanics of this work then? Is it like if you're
People die.
if you like do you voluntarily become a stunt person?
Okay, so yeah, if you want to go a bit more in depth,
Yes.
so
Let's
there's
go.
like different
Step to the
tiers in
Okay.
the stunt performing,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just called performers.
Oh.
But the low tier stunt, like that's like doing rom-coms, they're just falling down some stairs. That's like, but people want to be stunt persons because that's the most highly
Is it
rated. That's like being
super
like an
lucrative
Oscar
business?
Like Brad Pitt.
nominated, like Brad
Yeah.
Pitt. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
like you would die for their art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do.
Yeah, and you do. But yeah, low tier, not paid much. You just do easy stunts.
Yeah.
You might hurt, like break a bone or
Yeah,
something, but
but-
nothing serious.
Nothing we can't recover
Yeah.
from.
And then once you get higher up in the tiers, that's when it gets a bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when there's usually no blocking, and the director and the stunt coordinator just go and give individual like instructions to the performers.
I love how inside baseball this is. I love
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then everyone knows the scene roughly,
Mhm.
but individual people are told what to do.
So dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that usually happens when there's like fight scenes
Mhm.
and a bit more gore. It's like, yeah. that
And where
kind
do
of
we
stuff.
find Julia then?
Yeah.
So Julia is a 19-year-old girl, born and bred in LA, but
Mhm.
never been exposed to Hollywood
Mhm.
and the filmmaking industry. Her dad's been very strict about that since young age. She's always been obsessed with it though, and it starts off with her going to her first audition, and she gets roughed up because they're gonna test her out. How good she can fight, blah 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 blah. And then it just follows her. She meets Jason, another low tier performer,
Yeah.
and she gets into the industry and kind of loses herself in it. Yeah.
I love it.
Sounds
I do want to read. Have you seen? You
We have
seen
it, we
the
have
script,
it.
you
I think
said-
so,
yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
we
I
should
wanna
read it.
I wanna
We'll do
read
a
it.
table read.
So exciting.
I'll do a little table read.
Yeah.
I know what page we're doing.
There's a great sex
There's a
scene.
sex scene which we all read out loud. It was wonderful.
Yes.
But yeah.
Jordan.
So mine is
What's it called?
Mine's called Nocturnal Affairs.
Ooh,
Ooh.
wanky.
And yeah, very wanky. And it's a coming of age kind of, well, it's a coming of age with elements of horror, and I don't know, it's like, yeah, it's that kind of thing. It's a
Yeah.
coming of age with some horror elements in it, and it's basically in a kind of, it's about a kid and his mum who moved to a kind of very, very tiny town in Central America, like deep in a valley no one's ever heard
Central
of.
America is in the middle of the United States.
Sorry,
not
as in,
Central
sorry, I
America.
meant like Midwest, not
Yes.
like, yeah, my bad, not Central America. Thank you. In the US,
So not in
Midwest,
Yeah,
United States.
they go to Guatemala.
Yes. Yes, not Central America. But yeah, so they moved there just to get away from something that had happened to them a while ago. They're like trying to start fresh, like our podcast. And they they moved there, and it's kind of a place out of time. It's like it's kind of like a town from the 50s, but like think like Hill Valley and Back to the Future, but like it's stayed like that. And it's kind of a curious place, and he doesn't really fit in, and he desperately wants to. He's never really found his crowd or anything, and he desperately wants to fit in. And so it's kind of like an American Graffiti kind of situation where it's a lot of people vibe in, and it's him just trying to fit in and make his way through life as a 15-year-old kid. And then, but there's also some sinister forces at play as well. So there's something going on in this town. There's a reason it's been like that
Wow.
since the 50s.
I haven't
But
read it yet.
Yeah,
But I want
and
to.
it's
I
You
want to
haven't
read
sent
that
it
as
to
well.
I know it's but yeah, it's
very
long.
long as
It's
well.
long. It could definitely be shorter, I'd imagine.
The assessment, the brief, for some reason, we had a word count limit, instead of a page limit.
We talked
Yeah.
about this, so it does make sense because you could write like because the thing is with I mean I don't know if anyone listening to this has ever written a script before and knows anything about screenwriting, but it's supposed to be industry
minute.
standard is a page a minute, right? And so generally a movie script is generally
Formatted
give or
for-
take
so
120
it's-
pages long, so it's 2 hours, right? And then depending on the genre, typically could be shorter to 90 pages or whatever. And we've been given instead of a page limit, we were given a word count to stick to with 10% either side of that.
Which was what was the word count?
18,000.
18,000.
18,000.
So from 16,800.
16,800 to 19,200 words, right? No, 19,800 words.
Yes.
No,
16,200
16,200
words.
19,800
Yeah.
words. Yeah. And so we were kind of working within that limit. But when you talk to everyone doing it, it's kind of the length has differed so much just because of how people write. So people write, some people write super descriptive. Some people write with a shitload of dialogue.
How
and
long
it's
was
kind
yours,
of
Nico? It was like 90.
varied.
I mean, word count was like 19,000.
Yeah.
But page count like 115.
Yeah.
And mine's 120, I think.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it? No, it's not.
110.
No, yours is 100. It was 100 pages.
100 pages.
100 pages,
It's
but
been
it's
so long.
but it's like
I haven't touched it
it's
in-
so weird that I was thinking when I was describing my thing. Then I thought, oh my god, I feel like I did it in like a bubble, and then it's just like I haven't thought about it
Yeah,
since. At
same.
the moment we submitted it, I'm like, okay,
You're not supposed to. Apparently, we're not getting the grades back until like late.
really, so
Yeah.
sad.
Well,
like-
I'm sure we'll update you all.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll zoom in.
yeah.
And if we get, this is like this.
Okay.
If me and Jordan, okay. So have you heard of? Yeah.
Okay, for those who don't know, like, do you want to explain the system? Because I don't know how universal.
Well, the
how
British-
universal is a British degree? Like first 2-1 is that?
That's just in the
Is
UK.
that just UK?
That's just UK.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just in case
Well,
people
the
who
marking in the UK works. It's over 100, but it's really not because it's step marked.
Mhm.
So anything between 180 and 170 is a first. Then 60 to 70 is a 2-1. Then 50 to 60 a 2-2,
Mhm.
and then 40
Before
to
that,
50.
hopefully we're not in that bracket.
yeah,
but yeah.
40 to 50 is a 2-3. What is?
I
if
think
that
so.
is-
I think it's
and then
2-3.
you fail, right? Under 40, you fail.
Mhm.
Which is that another step?
So we technically to graduate we only need 40s, like
Which
on
is
everything.
crazy.
I mean, you don't really want
No.
that, but like it's like
That's the
Fine.
minimum.
Yeah.
but like you can.
And we're fine.
you can
We're
pass
all
with it.
flying way
So-
above 40, right?
So you need an average of a 70 to get a first
first. A
over
70
all
or
your
above, yeah,
modules to get us. And so we worked out. There's a
There's a
calculator.
calculator to see how, because obviously we only have 2 like marks to get back before we graduate,
Do you know about this, Nico? You know about this.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's a calculator where you can put in all your marks from all the 3 years of uni, and then it tells you what you need to on those 2 other things to get a first
Mhm.
overall to graduate with a first. Me and Jordan need a
Higher than I've ever gotten before.
I need an 85 on both assessments, and Jordan needs an 83
need
on both
83.
assessments.
Yeah.
So we've decided that if that happens, what do we do?
Only if we both get.
If we
firsts,
both get firsts,
then
which
go
is
on.
not going to happen.
Well, we were talking about we wanted to do something. I want to do something crazy, something
Yeah,
that
that we
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
do.
normally do. And then Manu suggested skydiving, but I think I don't think that's crazy enough because I think we both want to
Yeah, yeah,
skydive.
yeah.
So we were like,
So
okay,
we
let's
moved
take
it.
it a step further.
To South Africa.
We're gonna skydive in South Africa, but hold up,
Naked.
because I also
and we're getting tattoos of our grades.
we're gonna go
on our
naked
butts.
skydiving in South Africa,
with
but
tattoos
with a
on our
tattoo
butts.
of whatever grade we get, as long as
Yeah.
it's above 70 on
Well,
our
yeah,
wrists.
because if not, we don't.
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh yeah.
yeah. So that's it.
That's it.
It's
I'm
gonna be.
crossing my fingers.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope.
Have
Well,
you
we'll
done the
see.
calculation?
No, I haven't.
It's honestly not worth it. It
I'll just
made
do
me
it when I
sad.
get the grades back.
Yeah.
Just see the average.
Like, yeah, interesting,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I'm fully expecting to graduate with a 2-1. Well, yeah,
I am well on board the 2-1 train. I think,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
fine.
which is fine. Some people
Yeah,
get
2-1's
2-2.
good. 2-1's good.
Nico might be on a 40, and we don't know.
Yeah,
Now
Nico
he's
could be
feeling
shitting
like
himself. I'm like-
Yeah, I'm like, I thought 2-3 was good. Like, that's like the highest.
Yeah,
No, 2-1. I'm like happy.
You're
with
on the
that.
You're on the 2-1
Yeah,
train as
I-
well.
I feel like I'm.
I'm fine.
That's
no one,
fine though.
No
Like-
one will ever look at this marks ever in our career.
Well, I feel like it matters with other degrees.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Of course.
definitely, and it's
Not with
fair
film.
enough. But I feel like film maybe not.
Not at all.
You know. But anyway,
The
so
funny
that's
thing
it.
for me, when I apply for jobs in Norway, just to show that I went to University of York,
Mm.
it
Yeah.
sounds so fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Whoa,
Wow.
Oh, that's where we used to be there like 500 years ago."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
My grandfather was
Yeah,
stationed.
my grandfather, he built the wall.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope that it doesn't matter anyway, and hope that
Yeah.
carries weight. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So yeah.
So that's
So
what we've
we've
been
been
doing.
so busy.
It's just uni.
Yeah, we've been so busy, but
But imagine no uni.
Yeah.
imagine
That's
the
now.
scary abyss that is life.
Yeah.
We're
Horrible.
peaked now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we peaked. That's
There's
it.
nothing else to do.
Yeah.
We're
Did you
moving.
right, okay, I've asked Manu this before, not on the podcast, but I'll ask him again. Did you peak in high school?
I like
Yeah.
to think not.
Yeah, you know when people say like,
bit,
oh, you-
yeah.
like the best years of your lives.
I thought that
No.
was like a very American thing.
Maybe.
People do
Well, yeah,
here.
but I didn't go to high school. I
Oh
suppose.
no,
Yeah.
I had a flatmate in first year in Langwith. He said like, oh yeah, I peaked before
Really?
uni. Yeah. Now when you
Imagine.
mention
How does that work?
So scary. Can you
I don't know.
imagine
How could
peaking
you
in high
know?
school?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You can
I
feel.
was
well,
very-
You could just
I
have
was-
the feeling like,
well,
oh.
it's quite a.
I was
like,
way harder
it's
in
a
high school.
Depressing thought, right?
Yeah, because
Like-
imagine being 18 and think like, oh,
Oh
It's
man,
just
a
it.
bit downhill
I'm
now.
not. Yeah, it's not gonna go. It's not looking up for me at this point. Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
going to uni as well.
Yeah.
I feel like uni.
I thought
It
like
gets
uni
better.
was gonna be like, oh, now I peaked for
Yeah.
most people,
And then we got COVID.
And
and then
how do
they
you
go
feel
and be
now?
accountant first. Or like,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the. What?
That's this. Yeah. No, a lot of people here, I feel, and in Spain, they peak in uni.
Really.
Yeah. I don't think we have though.
I
Maybe
hope
we
not. I sure hope not. If this is peak, then oh dear.
Flying on a 2-1.
Oh dear. Yeah. peaked at uni with a 2-1.
You know what? If you get the first, then you peak.
Then we peaked.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly. Yeah. There's no.
Well,
kind of-
When
we'll
you're
peak
jumping
when
out
we
of that
jump out of
plane.
that plane, that's the peak.
How
Yeah.
awkward will that landing be though, Nick?
Well, 'cause who's there as well? Well, I guess it's a land
South
inside.
Africa's quite warm though. I feel like so we
oh
might
yeah,
be
we'll be
alright.
fine. It might be cold on the way
Yeah,
down.
I don't-
it's not going to be too awkward when you land.
No.
I think the problem is going to be the guy strapped to us.
Yeah.
I think that will be the. You're probably not allowed to
He'll
fly naked, are you? You're probably not allowed
Probably.
to. I didn't think about the
We'll
regulations.
find a place
actually.
where you can.
You know what? Just hit
Yeah.
up Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
He
he'll do it for
lives
us.
in like partially in Cape Town, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
yeah.
He has a house
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
He
I-
can-
I
So
don't
you can
know
make a
if
YouTube. You can just. Oh, you can. Oh, that's going to be.
We'll send this to him.
Yeah, just send him an email.
So-
Can we
Something
please
tells me-
skydive? He'll do it naked with
I
us.
don't.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think about this. I don't think you'll be allowed to. They'll let you skydive naked. Maybe in.
Can we-
Maybe,
Maybe
in,
if
like,
you got.
boxes.
Yeah,
Might be able to in like.
I feel like
pants.
Blink-182 did that.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I was
but
thinking.
promise is a promise.
I was thinking. Oh wait, we have. I was
So
thinking,
if you can't jump naked with an instructor, you have to get your license.
yeah,
and then
yeah,
jump.
and then
naked.
jump naked. We'll do it
You
eventually.
have to. I'm pretty sure to get your license, you have to jump 100 times. as
Yeah.
well.
Which is
So-
£1 million.
Yeah, that's so much money. Well, you can get like you work at the skydiving center,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll just get jumps at the skydiving center with our two
in
ones.
Cape Town.
I was thinking, well, if they don't let us skydive naked, I was thinking the opposite of just boxers. We do a hole in our where the tattoo is.
Oh, that's fair
We
enough.
have bums out.
We could do that.
Mm.
Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. Again,
But
a
then
bit
the
weird for the
equipment might
tandem guy.
Not if you're behind. Where does
No,
the
because
tandem guy
the
go?
idea is you're not strapped to the back of them like a backpack. That's where the parachute is.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you're at the
Oh,
front.
That's a shame. But you can go
Yeah.
like this, like a monkey.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't
But
know.
I
how-
know some instructors doesn't strap themselves. They just
They
jump
hold
with
you,
you. They
yeah.
hold you.
Oh,
So you could be lucky and get
Oh, maybe we
one of those.
could be lucky.
The skydiving society in York, like the
Yeah.
uni, you can pay a bit more to jump by
Oh.
yourself,
Ooh, that's
and then
scary.
the instructor
Really?
just holds you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
How much more is it?
Where do
though?
they hold you
I
from?
like here, I think it's like 100 more.
We're
Oh
not in-
wow, yeah, sure.
We're not in South.
We're going to be in
Africa,
South
though.
Africa. I don't know how expensive. Is it going to be cheaper in South Africa?
But
or
I
more
think it was like
expensive?
300 quid to jump
yeah,
here.
it's not bad.
It's not
Yeah.
too
I
crazy.
feel like to get to South Africa itself will be quite.
Yeah, we can
pricey.
walk there.
We'll walk to South Africa. Yeah, naked.
It is possible. Mm,
I don't think it is.
If you-
do you
once
want to
you-
walk to Africa, like South Africa?
yeah, I guess we're in an island now. But once you get out of the island,
Once you get off the island,
can you walk? Because I know you can get a train to Paris. Can you walk that? Is
Well,
there like a path?
I don't think so. I don't think there's like a civilian like pedestrian crossing, like a pavement.
Because if you could, so we get to Paris.
Paris.
Oh, wow.
Croissant. Wait.
We get
No,
to
it came
Paris.
over me. We get to Paris.
I've never heard anyone do that
Emily
like
in
just in a
Paris.
normal
Me
voice
neither,
before.
me neither.
We'll get to Paris. Wow.
We get to Paris,
Yeah.
and then we can walk it. Because you go Spain, and then you go down.
Morocco.
Oh, there's.
Morocco.
I feel like there's
you have
a
to walk to
ferry.
Morocco.
Yeah. You can
So you have
do
Oh,
to
yeah.
walk. Yeah, like that's a.
How
Morocco
cheap
and
will
then
that
you
be?
go-
Will that be quite cheap?
walking
Yeah. Like
free.
no, but I mean it's not
No,
free,
it's gonna
is
be.
it?
It's gonna be more expensive. I think if you're gonna
Yeah,
walk
'cause you have to
all the way
stay
down
places
to
and
South
shit.
Africa.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be more expensive. To
And we'll
walk.
probably get mugged on the way.
People cycle that though.
Yeah, but that's.
Yeah, but it's me and you.
Naked.
We will have a first though.
Yeah.
If this is the
The
case.
whole journey is naked as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
of
Might be a bit
course.
rough on us.
Yeah. Especially in Paris.
in Paris.
Yeah. So that's the plan.
That's the plan. That's what we've been doing. Planning that.
Yeah. The eventual first that we're definitely both going to get.
So
Yeah.
exciting.
Are you joining us on this trip? If you,
I
also
mean,
get
if
a
I
first?
get a first,
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna
yes.
I feel like
walk to South Africa.
I think
and
I
then
think I think if we all get a first,
that's
then we
something
have
else
to
as well.
go a step up then because there's an
yeah,
extra person
yeah.
joining.
Okay, what's that gonna be then?
I'm not sure what it'll be though. I don't know what we could take. I don't know how. Can you get better than extreme naked South African skydiving?
I think you can.
There's always something better.
There's always
Yeah.
something better than stream
Yeah.
naked.
yeah, there's always
South
something
African,
better. Yeah.
hiking.
The
and-
grass is always greener.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know.
where we land.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is all just talk anyway, because we're probably not going to get it, but it's fine.
Mm,
Maybe.
But
I'll speak for
if-
myself anyway. But if we do hypotheticals,
When?
it's crazy when we get into
These
these
crazy
hypotheticals. Yeah.
Should we? That was
Speaking
a
of,
good
actually,
segue.
that was a
that was a
great
good
segue,
segue.
actually.
So
Okay.
yeah, we have time for this.
Because we have how long? I have
20 minutes,
24 minutes
24
before I am on top of that car. Yeah. So we have like it's been like fairly quiet since we've been graduating. Like
Yeah.
we've done fairly little.
Yeah.
We've been chilling out. Manu's been doing some tweaks to the edit and stuff just to get it ready for the screening. But there's been some films we have very much been looking forward to.
Yes.
One being probably like at least top 5 most anticipated films of the year, I would imagine. Especially
It's definitely the film
like-
of the summer.
yeah, absolutely the film of the summer.
Oh.
What is it, Manu?
In the Heights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we've all had a chance to see it.
When did you watch it?
Watch Everyman on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We went on
What day is it
Friday?
today? It's
It's Thursday.
Thursday today. Okay, a couple
We went
days
on
ago.
Friday.
No, I went on Monday.
Okay,
we went on.
we
Friday.
went
In a
Friday.
week almost.
Yeah,
Damn.
that makes sense. Yeah. So we've like it's been gestating.
Have to
We've
go
been
again.
thinking about it. Yeah. So what do we think? New Lin-Manuel Miranda
Don't mention
adaptation.
him, Jordan. People don't
Yeah,
like him.
people don't like him. Yeah, well, kind of
All the
him is
jump
great. So, Lin-Manuel Miranda musical
I loved it.
adapted by
I-
John M. Chu for the big screen.
That's
Oh
true.
yes,
What a
Very
career
good.
that man has.
What do we think?
amazing.
I loved it. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's great.
It's
right?
everything.
Yeah, it's the best film I've seen in cinemas in a while.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Really? In a while?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know what.
I haven't
don't know
been
if
to
it-
the cinema in a while.
Well,
so-
I guess
yeah.
I went to see like Sound of Metal and Nomadland, but if you don't count those, like cinema, like big blockbusters, yes,
Sure. It's fair enough.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. It's just such a positive,
Oh.
energetic,
I cried so much.
exciting
Did you cry at
movie.
all?
Yeah, you know Abuela. When,
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
That's.
I guess we're spoiling In the Heights as well.
You can. It's out at home. You can watch it.
When,
Yeah,
well, when
it's
this
on
goes
HBO,
up-
it's on HBO.
Yeah, when this goes up, people will have seen it.
And
it's
no
on
one's watching
HBO
it
right
anyway.
now. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we this is just for anyone listening, we might talk.
Yeah, might as well just say
we might
spoiler
talk
alert.
plot points.
Spoiler
So we'll
alert
just say
for In the
spoiler alert
Heights.
now. Just
There's
for the sake of it.
time codes.
Yes.
What's that what they're called?
Yeah.
Timestamps.
Timestamps.
Timestamps. Yeah.
We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah. Time code. Yeah, but it was just
It's
like
perfect. I cried at everything because I was like, "This is so good! I can't believe they made this." Like, feels like
you
what-
must have some different connection to it. Though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, well, I've lived in Latin America all my life, basically.
Hmm.
Well, since I was 7, and then I moved out when I was 6. So yeah, that's 16.
Well,
is what I wanted to say.
you lived there till you were 7,
I
but
went
you
to
left at
Paris.
6.
Benjamin Button.
Crazy Japan.
Lived there for like 10 years, basically.
Mhm.
In like Nicaragua and Peru, which are not like heavily featured in the film because it's mostly like Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and
A little bit of Mexico.
yeah, a little bit of Mexico. Well, they do the flag thing.
They do the flag. Yeah,
and they have a lot of flags
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I didn't catch the Nicaraguan or Peruvian one.
Yeah.
How the Argentinian one though, which is very similar to that. I've told you this is the
Yeah,
same
you
as the Nicaraguan one, but the other way around,
Ah.
and with a different logo
Yeah.
and a different.
There's a
shape,
lot
though.
of similar flags though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all the the Norwegian.
Yeah,
and the
that's what I mean.
Swedish
Like
and
the Scandinavia.
yeah,
Like
that's just
if you don't
different
know,
colours, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, no, if it was very like nostalgic and
Mm.
like I don't know, I never heard the music before. Like I listened to it a week before. I listened to the first act of the Broadway thing because I was working and I thought I'd just do it while I edited.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went in half blind, basically, just one eye.
Yeah, one eye. Yeah, it's crazy. He just poked himself in the eye, I think.
No, I hit
What did you
myself-
do?
I hit myself with the microphone.
Oh no, I'm sure that sounded
Tooth.
beautiful.
So yeah, I loved it. It was very nostalgic. I cried a lot. Not in general. I did cry. A lot of it was like nostalgia, and then they talked about like the
happy,
kind.
happy tears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And they talk about the music and like boleros and stuff, and like I don't know. It was
Yeah.
very nostalgic and really nice, and also just the whole spectacle of it made me cry.
Yeah. Well, I was the kind of same thing. It was like leaving the screening was like the blood was pumping so much. It was just one of those experiences. You're like, oh my god! It felt like such a celebration, especially in
Yeah.
like with the cinemas coming back and like it being there and it being so big and loud.
We once saw it in IMAX.
Especially weirdly, especially after making a musical and being like,
Yeah.
oh, that's how
Yeah.
you do it. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, okay, it's crazy, but
Not as good as High Note.
no, of course not, of course not.
In the High
But
Note.
like, yeah,
In the high note.
but like
Washington High.
Washington Heights. But yeah, it was like, I don't know. It was like I don't think I ever cried once from it being like I didn't specifically like cry at it. Like from a moment specifically from the
I
Obama.
cried at a couple of moments.
I did
like that.
towards the end, but I think most of my cries were just like, oh my gosh, this is so
same.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like
I'm happy I went in dry because I haven't watched the Broadway show.
yeah, I did the same thing as you.
I didn't want to listen to any of the music
Yeah.
before. I literally just seen the trailer,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did
and
the
I felt
exact
like
same thing.
I don't want to know anymore.
Mhm.
Like I just want to be.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
It's so
glorious.
good. So
Yeah.
good. I love it felt like how big into I don't know you're not, but are you big into musical theater? How big are you into musical theater?
I mean, I haven't watched too much.
Yeah,
But
but do you know like how? Because this was very much like it was like watching a Marvel film for musical theater fans.
Mm.
yeah.
Because like the guy that buys the guy at the end who owns the dry cleaners.
Yeah.
He's Hades in Hades Town and
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
yeah. There's like a bunch of then Chris Jackson has a cameo as
Mhm.
well.
Hmm. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Because-
that one makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the Hamilton, you'll be back on the phone and
Yeah.
stuff. It was a lot of like Easter eggs for musical theater fans, which felt really weird.
Yeah.
Such a big film for like I don't know.
Yeah.
Such a like marginalized group of people. I
Yeah.
think like not
Is it?
anymore. Not anymore. It used to be though. If
Mm.
you like musical theater, it used to be like the worst.
Well,
People still don't like theater.
that used to be the same
Yeah.
with Marvel,
No.
though.
Yeah,
it's
I
still
agree.
kind of it stuff.
It's still kind of no with musical theater. It's still
Yeah.
is. People
Yeah,
don't
sure.
like theater kids.
No, it's a
Sure.
big meme.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
If it's
I mean,
nice.
and people hate Lin-Manuel
Yeah, and
Miranda.
that
Yeah.
too. Yeah. All the-
I don't get it.
Should we talk about the scare jumps? He's fine.
I like
Jump
it.
scare.
I quite like
really
it.
like him in it, and I really like Lin-Manuel Miranda. So I
Yeah.
don't know what
I like
don't know
him
what to do
too,
about
He
it.
was not supposed to be in the film.
No, they were going to
No.
cut his role.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah.
they were going to.
And then they were like, "We're gonna cut it if you don't play it."
Oh
and
yeah,
he was like,
that was what it was going to be. They were going to cut the role because he
Which
was
is weird because he has like 2 songs in the musical.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
they were gonna cut out the
Those
songs
songs,
as well. Yeah.
Mm.
Because
But
it,
then he
it
really
didn't
likes that
like
character.
push the
He
story.
doesn't do anything.
It
for
didn't push
It's
the
just-
story forwards.
The vibe is nice. I like
Yeah.
him.
I just like seeing. I like.
Piragua.
I don't know. I like seeing him.
Piragua.
He makes me happy.
Yeah, I agree. I don't
Oh,
know.
by the way, on that note, did you watch the post-credit scene?
Yes.
Right? No, we didn't.
I've
No-
seen it now.
Oh, you have seen? I haven't seen
you
it
not
yet.
watched
No,
it
I
yet?
haven't watched it yet.
Well, as soon as the film ends, no. We watched the
This is
first
thing, like,
credits.
the credits roll, and then I was like, okay, I just need to sit with this for a second and not talk to
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
watched it for a bit.
And then
Didn't know there was an end credit scene. Then
and then
Manu needs to go to
I
the
looked
toilet.
at Jordan and went, "We need to pee." No,
Like,
we need to
it-
pee.
We need to
We need to
go.
pee.
But it had been like 2 hours, 20 minutes, and I'd been holding it for
I
an
had
hour.
a big drink as well. You know the big Cineworld drinks.
Yeah, I had the same
I
thing.
forgot how big they are.
They're huge. It's
It's
crazy.
insane. I
The deal's
love
wild.
it.
But yeah, and we both really need to go, so we went, and then we were like going crazy about it. We were like, oh my god, the film's so good, the film's so good. We were like raving about it. We got back halfway through the end credit scene.
Oh,
and thought,
no.
no.
So sad.
So I haven't.
It's
still
on
haven't seen it yet.
YouTube. I've seen it now.
But,
It's
yeah.
Piragua Reprise,
Is it?
which people think they cut from the film, but they haven't because it's
Oh, wow.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chris,
No,
Chris
I-
Jackson's in it again.
I didn't know there was one, but
Yeah.
I
Did you
just
stay
stayed.
in the
I just
cinema?
stayed,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh,
What screen
Yeah.
was it? Was it the big one?
the big one, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I don't.
I
chocolate
have
milkshake.
my thoughts on the Everyman.
Oh yeah.
I have a feud.
Oh my god! Don't like talk shit about the Everyman.
That's true. Not on
Never.
in the height section.
No.
I hate Everyman.
No.
That screen is okay.
No.
You don't like it either.
I
Jordan.
haven't been to the small
I don't want to
screen.
go
Fuck
on
off.
record.
You don't like it either.
disliking
You
Everyman.
don't like it
I like
either.
Everyman.
I haven't,
He
I
hates
haven't,
it.
I haven't. I've only been in the big screening. Oh, a big screen in every.
Right. There's
I
one
haven't-
that's the size of that TV.
Oh wow.
And
There
it's
is
still 20
not.
quid.
It is not that small.
20 quid.
It's for
I've
a 50
heard.
inch
I've heard about
TV.
the small rooms. It's like 10 to 20 people.
It's just smaller. Yeah, it's smaller.
20 quid.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad that it's like.
Did you have food though? The food was good.
I had
You had a
milkshake.
Oh,
What milkshake
have you
did
had
you
the?
The chocolate milkshake.
Mm.
Have you ever had the? I know. Did you get the cookie dough thing?
No,
When we
I didn't
saw
get
the
no.
Irishman? Did you try mine?
No.
Oh, it's glorious. It's worth going because they have a restaurant as well. Like you can just have food.
Yeah. I've never been because they have a Spielberger.
Yeah. I just don't like. I don't like feeling like I'm at home when I'm in the cinema. Well, I don't
Yeah.
want a sofa. I want a seat. I want an uncomfortable.
To
It
be
is-
honest,
it is
I
comfy,
prefer
but-
the reclining seats.
Yeah,
at
the view. The view
Yeah,
ones.
I like- I
That's
really
the
like-
perfect because
they're
that
really
feels
good.
like a cinema, but it's comfy.
I think
Yeah.
the downside is you are a little bit far away from people though. Like it just
Yeah,
feels
yeah, yeah.
like if the
That view.
yeah,
Yeah.
you are
There's
quite
a big
distant.
arm
Especially on the
that's-
smaller screens, they're like just very long.
Like if you're sat with more than 2 people, it's
You
a
can't
nightmare.
talk
You
to-
can't
yeah.
talk to. I mean, I get
We
in
don't
the
talk in
cinema,
the
it's
cinema,
fine,
of
but
course,
like no, of course not. But like
We would never.
beforehand,
Yeah.
like it's a bit hard to just.
Yeah.
Chat.
And they break sometimes, so you have to open. Should we say this? On
No,
I think
no,
we
no,
can.
no. We've learned a trick.
We learned
we
a trick.
acquired a skill from View, and I don't want to. I don't
I
want
think we
to.
should. We went to see Spiral.
No, because I
I'm
feel
telling
bad because the
story now.
girl was like, "Don't tell anyone," and now you're saying
There's
on
like
a
2 people.
podcast.
There's 2 people who listen to this.
3.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
Manny, we have
And
like
Nico doesn't know. We need to tell
we
him.
have like 9 subscribers.
We went to see Spiral, and
Yes.
Jordan's and Dan's seat were broken. They wouldn't recline, so they went to ask, and the woman was like, "Well, you were there."
Well, yeah. So you know the
Yeah.
recline thing, right? So it didn't work, and I thought, oh no, that's annoying. I thought I don't want to. I don't like. I mean, not that I didn't pay for the seat. Like, I mean, I did pay for
Yeah.
the seat, but not for the.
Like
for
we
the
didn't
recliner.
want to
recliner,
just.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's a bit annoying. So I asked the woman just like see if she could fix it, and she was like, okay, don't tell anyone.
Which you are not
But
telling.
there
me.
is a fix.
Don't tell anyone, everybody.
Don't tell everyone. Like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It worked. Like, it worked. I mean, it just means we don't have to ask staff members for it. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. It won't break anything. But yeah, so like, she was like, yeah, don't tell anyone. But like, pull the
seat.
the cushion up the seat.
Yeah.
Shake it really hard, like really aggressively, and then slam it down like hard. And I thought, right. And she went, yeah, it should work then. I don't know what it does, but like, she was like, yeah, do that.
It like there's like a loose connection and it connects. I
Yeah,
think.
and it
Oh.
reconnects, and then so I thought, okay, and then so I went to go try it, and you look like an idiot because like yeah, like especially if people are there because you're shaking it vigorously. It looks
Yeah.
just like you just got annoyed by your seat. But then we were doing it, and then you slam it back down, you sit down,
Like really
and
hard.
what do you know?
Recline.
What do you know? And it reclines, and then I enjoyed Spiral with my legs up.
It's
it was
great.
great.
Listening, legs up, listening
Legs
to 21
up.
Savage.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, it was. Yeah, that works. So if there's any, I don't want to advocate for doing this just in case, but I mean, I
Well,
suppose
no,
it
if
fixes
there is- yeah,
it
and you
fixes
don't
the
have to-
problem,
yeah.
right? Like,
you don't have to bother them.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, just, just lift up the cushion, slam it back down, and it works. It works wonders. So it worked for me anyway. And like we went to go see Nobody the other day, and
Did one of them not work?
and Dan's didn't work again, and he had to slam it down again, and it worked fine.
Oh.
So like it's tried and tested. So I mean, if that ever comes up, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shake
Why were we talking about? Oh, because cinema seats. All right. I think the best ones are Cineworld though, because I think that feels like you're in the cinema. It reclines a bit.
Cineworld. Oh, you do. I thought you didn't like the Cineworld seats because
No,
I really
I
like
the
Cineworld
Cineworld
seats.
seats. Maybe I've said before that I don't like them.
Yeah,
But
it I think it reclines just
like
enough.
a tiny bit. Yeah.
And
It's
also,
not as
it
good
is
as
just
the
comfy.
View. Yeah.
The view goes far back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, both of those seats in those cinemas don't. I forget I'm sitting in them. So like I think that's a big
yeah.
part of it. Like I'm
But
forgetting.
I never do that at the Everyman. I
No,
always
no,
think
I
this
get
is
it.
so uncomfortable.
It's not uncomfortable, but I'm just aware
the
of
sofa
it.
I got at Everyman was uncomfortable.
Was it?
Because it was one of the there was 2 big cushions.
Yeah.
and just took up so much space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this small sofa already.
Yeah.
I sit
don't
next to
know.
my friend.
I don't think they're
with
bad.
2 big
I don't like
fucking pillows.
I don't think they're
Okay.
bad. I think
Also,
it's
in
just-
the big screen. Sorry, this is my rant.
I've never
You know,
been to a
there's
big
a-
screen in
You know,
Everyman.
there's
We're
the,
gonna go- yeah,
the
I was
higher
saying-
one.
yeah.
What you're saying high on the front row. There's a
That's-
fucking bar on the way.
Yeah, that's
illegal.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow.
I saw that. I was
That
like,
shouldn't be
no.
allowed. What? That's
You
insane.
can't see the whole screen.
You can't see the screen. We saw Trial of Chicago 7, which they have exclusivity on apparently, all the Netflix stuff, which is
Yeah.
fine. We'll go there for the Netflix
Yeah, they do.
stuff
Actually, I didn't really call
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
because we went to see
Irishman
and Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, yes.
So you have to go there for the Netflix stuff, which is fine. Like you have to pay more, but it's fine. And then you sit there, and there's a bar there, and I couldn't see the like a third of the screen.
Yeah.
You have to like sit up, and it's so uncomfortable.
I've never been in the big screen.
Why? I get that the bar is there so you don't jump up, but it's also not that high. You could jump over it still. I've done it. Come at me, everyman.
You just
I don't
hold
know.
every
That is-
man towards you. Know?
Yeah,
That is annoying though.
it's
that
so.
bar.
Where did you not sit there?
We
then?
sat there, but I didn't lose that much because the sofa was a bit higher because I was sitting.
Oh, yeah,
on
no,
a
what I-
massive.
That must be a design
Push-
flaw.
What I did is I put the cushions and then
Yeah.
you sit on the cushions and it's a bit better, but you lose like an
But-
inch.
Like it's still like the first hour I was like,
It's so annoying.
but then I
And it's
God.
awful because you think, oh, higher like the higher floor will be better, and then I'll just go in the first row
is
if
it
it's
not?
free. It's not because you have the bar. If you went downstairs, I bet it would be nice. I've never been downstairs. Every time I've been there in that screen, I saw Captain Marvel there, Crumbs of Grindelwald there,
So bangers. So
and
far.
and Chicago 7. And every time I forget and I go, oh, the front row, see that upstairs because it will be better. No,
No.
no
the
well,
screen is massive and it's nice.
the screen is big, but what about the sound? Do you like the sound?
Oh, it's
Everyman?
horrible.
Yeah, it's no.
I really don't like Everyman.
Don't do that.
This might not be
But
every
no,
It's
every
it's
every
local
man.
cinema.
This might not be every man.
I'm just saying that the sound let me down a little bit.
I agree.
Really, because because we saw it in IMAX and it sounded
So loud.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like it was
See,
like
that makes me sad. That
Yeah.
feels like
Yeah.
wrong.
because it. But I
He
feel
was
like
he was
Robbed.
robbed of that.
but we also
experience.
did get like a slightly stronger experience. Just
Yeah, but
from-
still, the
we
sound
did
should
pay
be
more
there.
for it. Yeah, I agree.
Also, they don't turn the lights off all the way because old people go there and they have to look at
Yeah.
their food. Fuck off.
Well, to be honest, the lights were off when I watched it.
Completely though,
Yeah.
because they leave some on. It
It
they
didn't
trick
annoy
you.
me at least.
Fair
It didn't.
enough. I think in the big ones better, but when it's in the smaller ones, the lights are just like there's like a tiny light on
Yeah.
and it's really bad. It's horrible.
Is your rant over? Or are you still going? You still
Yeah,
happy to go?
I think it has to be done.
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes.
But
left.
let's talk about the joys of Cineworld and View because they're
Yes,
always on point.
They are great and cheap. Not anymore though.
No, but
Cineworld,
View is still
Cineworld-
£5.
View is still really
View
good.
is still cheap.
Cineworld's
Cineworld's more
not so
expensive
much.
now. What's
Yeah,
happened?
I don't know. I really don't know. But you
It
know
used
what?
to be £6.
But we have found in London.
This is what we haven't told you.
Okay, well you're
Have
gonna have
we
to say because
sold
I
them?
wasn't there. But yeah, no, we haven't. Oh.
We went to London yesterday looking for a flat because we're moving to London. Me and Jordan. Nico's going back to Norway. all the way to
Yeah,
Norway.
So sad.
And then we were researching the cinemas because we're going to be close. I don't want to disclose locations. I don't want to dox
Yeah, no,
us.
don't disclose it. Just say we're going to London.
We're going to London and we're going to be close to one of the Cineworlds. And we were like, oh, we'll look up because I know they have an unlimited thing that we don't get because here it's like an hour walk to Cineworld and we do it. But like we don't if we have to go every week, then
It's like it's fine. It's just a bit of a trek.
yeah. And we looked it up and it's £20.90 for a month of unlimited.
Really?
You can go as many times as
that's
you want.
so worth it.
That's insane.
Yeah,
'Cause I
because
think
how
they-
much are tickets?
Tickets there are like £11.
Yeah,
So if
That's
you go
two
if you go
films.
twice
That's
in
already-
a month,
you've made
but
you
then
like.
people don't like normal people.
Well,
don't do
that's the idea of them, right? Like they don't bank on you
using it.
using it that much because people go, but like
I feel like it's
to
a
be fair,
very
even now
family
it's
thing
crazy.
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like you get it for your kids.
and at that point you spend like £100 a month.
yeah.
but it's like it's great. Like we
And you don't go, you forget. You
yeah,
have things to do.
but like we will always
we
go.
will always go.
You know, so it's like it's so worth it. I don't
And-
know how it's sustainable, but like
And
it's,
the Odeon does it as well because there's an Odeon as well,
yeah,
which we don't have in York.
no,
I love Odeon because they do screen unseen, which is the like early one. It's like the Picture House ones, but in Odeon, and it's really nice.
I've never been to an Odeon.
It's so nice. We had one in Oxford. There was 2 in Oxford actually.
I hadn't been to an Odeon until we went.
Yeah.
So-
to the lighthouse.
Mhm.
From the last row. Have we told you about this? It was
No.
awful.
We went to BFI Film Festival, right?
Yeah.
And we went to go see the lighthouse, and it was like the very first time it had been shown, and like Willem Dafoe was there and stuff. Like they introduced it, it was like super nice, but because it was the first showing, it was so busy, and so
Yeah.
we went and we booked tickets.
Jordan booked tickets.
I booked tickets. It was, and I like this was. Bearing in mind, I was waiting on this on like the minute the films came out, and the first one I went to was the Lighthouse because I was like, if there's anything I have to see there, it's the Lighthouse. And so I got there, but because of the way they have like memberships, like the different tiers of memberships, they all get
You can,
priority.
yeah.
So like, we had a membership, and we were still like I was on it like on the ball with it, and I got like second to last row.
No.
Maybe last row. But I thought, oh, I'll be fine because it's like the fucking Odeon,
The
right?
cinema is like
And the cinema, right? The
a
cinema's
kilometer
huge, right?
long.
And also, have you seen the Lighthouse?
Yeah.
So
it's
it's
one by one, right?
1.19 to 1 aspect
Square.
ratio.
Oh,
Like,
so
right?
you didn't see it.
Tiny
it
screen.
was like looking at that there.
Oh my god.
we were like this. We were like squinting,
horrible.
watching it, and it was like, I mean,
sounded good.
it sounded incredible.
Okay.
And it was still a
We were so
transcendental
far,
experience.
honestly, like 100 meters.
It was crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Maybe not. Maybe
but
not
no,
100.
it wasn't
Okay.
that far.
But like,
we were-
A whole
like
football pitch.
No, but it was like
no, like really, really
it was
crazy.
really far. I didn't. The aspect ratio really didn't help.
No,
But we
but like when Willem Dafoe
but
came out, and
it's
shit,
fine because we were sat in the same room as Edgar Wright, Anya
were-
Taylor-Joy,
probably in
the
the first
whole
one.
gang. Like they were probably right there.
How long? I feel like I remember that like at least like 50 meters away.
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember being very small and being like, I'm so glad I paid
It was
for
like
this.
it was like watching a football game.
But it was wonderful.
Oh, wow.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna complain about it because it was a wonderful
The
experience.
experience was
It was
nice.
good.
It
And then we
great.
saw it again the morning after.
We
so it's
did,
fine. And I
we
met
did.
Willem. So
You did meet Willem Dafoe. So sad. So yeah, crazy. But how long do I have before I'm on?
no,
oh, my.
no, I think we should wrap it up with the question of womb projection.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
okay. So this is just
If you've
this
heard our episode 6, 5 episode, one of the episodes, 5 I
it's
think,
it's 5 or 6.
5 definitely 5
Okay. if
episode
it-
5.
I don't think it is. I think
Maybe
it's 6.
6.
I think it's 6. Anyway, 5 or 6, right? We had a question where we talked about womb projection, and
Which
this is
is-
just for Nico because I'm just curious, because it's been on the mind recently. But say, right, okay, scenario: your partner is pregnant, the child is in the womb. And if you have the
I
opportunity,
think we should ask this to every guest.
Yes.
From now on.
Yeah, I think we should as well. The child, you have the opportunity to screen one film to the child before the child is born. What is
In
it?
the womb projection.
This,
You project it.
to be
in the
honest,
womb.
this is quite easy for me.
Is it? I know.
Is it
Like, we need to know
Kill
why.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest
Sure.
Gump. So long though. Will they watch?
They got 9 months, man.
Yeah, they can watch it many times.
Oh wow! Oh,
Yeah.
oh. So it's like
The scenario is
it's
it's
like
on loop.
it's like you give them the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Like, they can watch it.
Yeah.
So they
No,
can go
but
through all the
that's
special
a
features.
good film, I think.
Yeah.
First of
Yeah.
all, because it's one of my favorite films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
it kind of has history in it, so get
Okay.
introduced.
Yeah,
Get
it's like a
introduced
fun
to, like,
introduction.
What effect do you think that will have on your kid though?
He's probably going to be a racist. But I'll try and
but it's
reverse
worth it
that
if they
with
like Forrest Gump.
Sure. Yeah.
probably like shrimp.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, shrimp is
Um,
good. Do you like
oh-
shrimp, Jordan? Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Tangent.
fine. Sure, yeah. Sure.
Some,
Okay,
some,
okay.
some shrimp,
Shrimp is so good.
sandwiches. Have you
We
ever
walked.
had?
No. Oh yeah,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
shrimp sandwich. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like
with some-
mayo.
Oh,
Mayo
so
and-
not
and
not a
lime on
massive
top.
fan of shrimp sandwiches.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah.
good. We walked past Bubba Gump
Oh.
in London yesterday. Oh,
Wow.
yes,
But
yeah,
yeah,
for
he would
some.
probably be against war.
that's
Yes.
true. That's true.
That's yeah.
The hippies.
But I think he would have trouble with trusting women
yeah,
Yeah.
because Jenny is not
Yeah.
being nice.
yeah. Yeah,
We
Jenny's
did come
horrible
to the
in that film.
conclusion every time, like, and I know it has to be said. I feel like we're gonna have to say this every time. The child obviously has their eyes closed in the womb, so they
So
probably
they can't see
it.
the film.
But like,
Because
but
this came up from like people who play music to the
But
children.
this was a major flaw in the discussion.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's one of those things you just have to set.
Just
Yeah,
play
you just
music-
have to like they're gonna see it, right?
But
We'd have
do
to-
they have their ears closed?
They always keep themselves peeled.
They always give themselves peeled.
Yeah, like I guess they.
Why can they hear but not see? I guess it's because their eyes are closed. Is that it?
You can't close your ears, man.
I know, but that seems wrong to me.
Okay, well, anyway, but I guess the thing is they feel the film,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? Like it's like just enveloped in Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Well, they can hear it as well,
Mm.
so that they can't hear it.
Yeah, they can hear it. So so if the score is really, I can't remember who did the score for Forrest Gump, but I'm assuming it's really
John
good.
Williams.
No,
No.
I don't think so. So I might be wrong. I don't think it is though. But if
It's
that's the
not
case,
John
then they
Williams.
can feel the music.
Who is
and,
it? It's
I
good
don't
music.
know.
It's good music.
I'm gonna check. Someone talk.
We don't have time.
I have 3.
What about
minutes
you?
before we come.
What's your
What did we pick? I can't remember because we talked about this in the episode. What did I say? Jordan said Finding Nemo,
Yeah, I said Nemo.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
and I said, what did I say? What did I say? Do you remember? I can't remember what I said. People will comment and be like, "It's so stupid."
Yeah.
What did I say?
What did you say?
I don't know.
Information.
I have a feel.
What do you
I
think
can't
it
remember
was?
what it is though. I do remember you said.
Was it Eternal
Oh, it was
Sunshine?
Alan Silvestri. I was going to say Alan
Oh,
Silvestri.
Silvestri.
So yeah. But yeah.
What was it? Eternal Sunshine? No, because I wouldn't show that to me.
No. Also, I need to go.
That's true. We're gonna wrap this up. Is he
Okay.
outside
I probably. I
check?
don't want to look.
with the big microphone? He's gonna look out the window for his driving instructor.
Anything?
He's not outside.
No.
There's some form of event going on outside.
Oh, what?
I think I'm gonna have to drive in this.
Oh, no.
I
Oh
don't
well,
know.
this has been the point. It's a very special episode.
A very special
Mm.
point.
Say
Thank you very
goodbye to
much,
Nico.
Nico,
Yeah,
for
thank you
joining
for
us.
having me.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks for coming.
anytime.
I'm sure
anytime.
we'll have you again.
Yeah.
At some
in
point.
5 years when
Well, we made it.
when the peak is just
We're-
settling in,
we're
the
low.
peak is settling in. We were like, oh no, it's just getting worse.
Yeah. Well, we'll have. Hopefully, the next time we have you on the podcast, it will be much more structured, and
Yeah.
it will still be a special
Oh,
episode.
Yeah.
But
we can
hopefully-
probably actually talk about something.
But
Yeah.
hopefully we can incorporate the in the loop section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
Which will be
We'll
good.
tell you a film to watch, and you can just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
could do
it.
for video.
Yes.
Mm.
We'll see. We'll see.
Cool.
Maybe I
So
will
there's-
watch the new Manuel Osen film.
Oh, yeah. Or the new
Amazing.
Jordan.
or the new
Yeah.
John
Whoa,
Sellers
crazy.
musical.
Oh,
Highest note.
highest note. Anyways,
Okay.
Keep yourselves peeled.
Would you
for
not
the
want
next
to tell them
episode.
where to go to if they're listening on any other platform?
Do you wanna
and
plug
stuff?
anything,
Where-
Nico?
Yeah, plug anything.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Nico Rantala.
Okay.
Follow the Point Ace on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iTunes,
Whenever
everything.
you get your podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on YouTube,
YouTube.
hit them up.
Yeah.
Watch our commentary track highlights videos
Yeah.
and Keep yourselves peeled.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, what an episode! It seems I was wrong.
We've changed Santa's mind.
Crazy. Why am I doing?
That was the most disingenuous thing you've ever said.
What was your favorite part of the episode, Santa?
I enjoyed the part where you talked about all the films.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
You
Thanks,
have
Santa.
to head off now. You have to head off right now. What are you doing today?
Oh, I'm going back to the North Pole. Get ready for Christmas.
Do you have a message for the kids out there?
Our audience.
To all the children listening, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
And on that note,
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Merry Christmas, everybody, and see you on the 3rd of January for an all-new episode of
the point is
Podcast.